what is the characteristic of management? And characteristics को और क्या बोलते हैं? I have told you nature also and feature also. Nature, features of management is the same thing, right? Got it? Let us talk about the nature, features or characteristics of management. So if the question asks you the nature of management, if the question asks you the feature of management or the characteristics, everything is same, but not importance. Importance is different. We will study that later. Now, first is this, that management is a goal-oriented process. Yes or no? So there is a manager. Yes. So what will be his goal? There is a manager. What will be his goal? To unite his team, right? To achieve that particular goal, which will lead to the organization goal. Yes or no? So that's why management is a goal-oriented process. Why we are managing someone? For example, if I have a manager, why is she or he managing me? Because that manager wants that you guys get the best classes, and I'm completing your classes on time. I'm taking the live classes as well. You're getting tests as well. So that is the job of the management. So our goal is to make you study for both boards and CUT and succeed, right? So that is the job of the manager. The main thing is goal-oriented process. So we are trying to achieve the goal by managing someone. Yes or no? So management is directed towards achieving specific organizational goals. It ensures that all resources are aligned towards the accomplishment of those goals. For example, I am teaching commerce. There's another teacher who is teaching humanities, another teacher who is teaching science, another teacher who is teaching psychology, one more teacher for sociology. We have a lot of teachers for you guys. This is what everyone is aligned to achieve that organizational goal. So that's why management is a goal oriented process. Characteristic number 1. I hope this is clear. Now, second. Now, if you talk about the second, very important word. It is applied in almost every chapter in the business studies. You know that in every function of management it is used almost. Okay, so that is what pervasive. So I will tell you the meaning of this. Please इसको ढंग से याद करना. It will be used a lot. So pervasive means which is applicable everywhere. So pervasive means applicable everywhere. Pervasive means applicable everywhere. Right now, sir, management is pervasive. What does that mean? Management is applicable everywhere. It is not like कि सिर्फ जो higher authority है वही manage करेंगे चीजें. No, lower authority को भी कुछ ना कुछ manage करना पड़ता है, right? And it is not like कि only big companies will manage. No, even shop businesses, जो small businesses होते हैं, for example एक food stall है, वहाँ पे भी उसने अगर एक बंदे को अपने साथ रखा है वो उसको manage करता है. So can you see that? आप अपने घर जाते हो, आपके पेरेंट्स आपको मैनेज करते हैं. So that is what management is applied everywhere. So that is why we are saying management is all pervasive. Management is required at all levels and in all types of organizations. Yes, business, government, non-profit, every type of business, right? Be it for profit earning, for not for profit organization, anything, government, business, anything, management is required everywhere, right? When you go to the other classroom for giving your exams, किसी और के साथ बैठते हो, वहाँ पे टीचर का काम है आपको मैनेज करना. Management again required. Everywhere management is required. Yes, so this is why it is important. So these are the first two features of the management. Now if we talk about the third characteristic of management, very important. इसमें से एक सब क्वेश्चन बन जाता है, right? So they can ask you a sub question from within this. But they will ask you explain that management is multidimensional. They can ask you that. So why we are saying that management has multiple dimensions? Multidimensional means multiple dimensions. So it has. How? We just don't manage people. We manage the work. We manage the resources. So management of people, management of work, management of operations. Yes or no? Yes or no? What is management of people? Management of people is, for example, my manager is managing every other teachers and me as well. So management of people हो गया. Management of work, he or she is managing that work is assigned to them properly. हो गया management of work. Management of operations. The manager has to also make sure that there is a proper lighting. This is operational. There is a proper internet connection so that we can be live together. There is a proper tablet in front of me so that I can see your doubts here. So this is what? This is management of operations. समझ आ गया? देखो, तो managing people, managing work and managing operations, right? So multi-dimensional. इसलिए you can see it includes various activities like working with individuals, that is managing people, managing work, organizing and delegating tasks, मतलब task assign करना, and managing operations mean overseeing business functions, smooth operations conduct करवाना. So this was your third characteristics or feature of management. Now let's talk about the fourth. Now again very important, used everywhere. Management is continuous. How, sir? The second word is management is continuous. Now what is continuous? I am saying management is continuous. Why I am saying that? Can anybody tell me why we are saying that management continuous है? So let me give you an example. मैं एक question पूछ रहा हूँ. Just reply please. So I am saying, okay. So this is boards plus CUT batch. So this is for a year, right? So almost a year we are together. So once you have given your CUT, it ends, right? So sir, okay, आपके मैनेजर का काम भी खत्म, आपका काम भी खत्म, okay. So it is over, management over. अब क्या करना है? भाई, after you go, your juniors will come. They will also give this. They will also buy this. They will also purchase and will make one step forward towards their dream college, achieving their dream college. So again, management we have to do again for the year. So that is what management is happening again and again. So that is why we are saying that management is a continuous process, right? Keeps on going or reoccurring, right? So continuous means it means keeps on reoccurring. So you can see that management is a dynamic process, constantly evolving. It always ongoing planning, organizing. ठीक है, तो ये डायनामिक प्रोसेस भी अपने आप में एक फीचर अभी बताऊंगा, बट इसकी डेफिनेशन से पहले आप इतना समझ लो, आपको इतना लिखना है that management keeps on reoccurring. It does not stop with one management goal. एक गोल अचीव हुआ तो मैनेजमेंट खत्म? नो, it keeps on reoccurring. So you can write like that. Now let us look at the last two features of the management. Now first is this word only, dynamic. Now again very important word, used everywhere. Now what is this dynamic? We are saying that management is dynamic in nature. Now dynamic का मतलब होता है which keeps on changing. सर गिरगिट है क्या? सर is it a गिरगिट जो रंग बदलता है? So it is not in a negative sense. Dynamic means it keeps on evolving, right, with time. For example, we also have to evolve. For example, in class second, we were studying different level of maths. In class 6, we were studying different level of maths. In class 10th, it got little hard when we were doing. So it was keeping on evolving. बार बार evolvement हो रहा था, right? Human का evolution अगर आपने पढ़ा हो. So this is what that keeps on changing. So we have to cope up with the changes. So management also keeps on evolving. ऐसा नहीं है जो management style 100 साल पहले यूज होता था आज भी वही होता है. For example, managing students. Pehle, for example, when I was in school, we used to get beaten a lot from one of our teacher, I will never name. So that was one way back then, but now we can't even touch them. So it has evolved. Managing student has evolved. Now ये debatable topic है. कोई कहेगा सर मारना चाहिए, कोई कहेगा सर नहीं मारना चाहिए, बट हम वहाँ पे नहीं जाएंगे अभी. उसके लिए एक अलग लाइव सेशन करेंगे, उसमें हम ये डिस्कस करेंगे कि should we beat the student or not. Yes. Okay, so this means that keeps on evolving. So you can see management is not static. कि ये नहीं है कि एक प्रिंसिपल बताई बस करो. No, it must adopt to changing conditions in the market, society and the business environment, requiring to make continuous adjustment. We have to make continuous adjustment as per the requirement. Yes. And last feature is the sixth feature is your intangible force. Now I know you guys are studying accountancy and you know the meaning of intangible, that cannot be touched. So क्या मैनेजमेंट को छू सकते हो? मैनेजर की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैनेजमेंट की बात कर रहा हूं. While management involves activities and resources, its impact, we are talking about management impact process. We cannot touch the process, right? We can shake hand with the manager, that is a different thing. not always tangible. It focuses on behavior, attitude and efficiency in work process, which cannot always be directly seen. हमेशा हम management को नहीं देख सकते, so that is why management is intangible. So these are the last two characteristics.
अब एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें।